Hey darling, it's day 7, no, I think it's day 7 of my trip, and it's my first day on Ko Samui. It took me forever to get here. I set off at 6 PM last night, which is almost 24 hours ago now, and the coach journey was meant to take 12 hours, and then there was meant to be a ferry for 3 hours, and then where I'm staying is about half an hour away max from the ferry port. Yeah, okay, so first of all, the coach departed over half an hour late, and then, God, that was a horrific journey. I was sat next to a really sweet guy. Just this, when I got on the coach, there was like hardly any seats left, so I sat next to like this middle-aged, quite smelly German guy. He kept trying to talk to me, and all I wanted to do was go to sleep. I had my little neck poof on, I had my eye mask, I had my sarong over me as though it was a blanket, yeah, and I kind of fell asleep for about an hour or so, no, not even that, about 45 minutes maybe, and then couldn't get back to sleep or anything, and we had stop off at midnight at I say service station, not a service station like you've seen anywhere else. It was just some tables at the side of a road, really, and I was like, I'm gonna go to the toilet, and it was a hole in the ground one. Was not good. Was not good. When we stopped later at the bus station, at the bus terminal, and the toilet was like that again, I was just like, I'm not going. I can't do this. I can't deal with it. I'm not good at squatting. So yeah, so we stopped there, had something to eat, and then carried on. And I didn't manage to fall asleep again until about 3:30, 4:45, and then I had to have Mr. German wake me up when we finally got to the bus terminal, which was at about 5:30, 5:45, and I was so disorientated. And then we ended up being sat there for about 3 hours. Different people got sent off who were going to different places, and then our coach finally turned up to pick us up from there at, oh, it's just after I spoke to you, so it was about just after 8, I think, or just before 8. It was about 8 o'clock. Bearing in mind we were meant to be picked up at 6 AM. And then we went to the ferry port. I had about half an hour or so there, half an hour, 45 minutes. And the ferry over from there took about 2 hours-ish to here. And then, so I arranged to get a minibus so that I could go straight to my hotel, you know, the ones that drop people off at the various hotels and stuff on the way. So I organised to go with one of those. First of all, the guy starts driving in completely the opposite direction. Like, he starts driving north, and where all of us were going were like south on the island, right? And then he pulls up outside like these houses on the side of the street, and we're like, oh, who's getting off here? And we're all like, this isn't any of us, right? He just opens the back. He just goes and gets into one of the houses and starts at clearly his house, we presume. That's the best outcome here, that the driver has just decided to stop in the middle of his job and nip in home. We were like, well, it's lunchtime, he's probably picking up a sandwich. He probably was. Terrible. Yeah, and then we dropped some of the people off, and I got stranded. I don't know if I've put up a video of me confused and lost, but I basically just ended up wandering around for ages. I couldn't find where I was meant to be going. I ended up walking up and down the beach. I eventually got to the beach part of my resort, but I'm staying in the village bit, which is up in the mountains. It's like I'm in the rainforest. Well, not the rainforest, in the jungle. It's quite cool. Hopefully there's no snakes. And got a shuttle bus up to here. Had massive issues checking in because apparently I needed a printed voucher. I was like, where am I meant to get a printer? Yeah, I checked in here, and it's quite cool. I don't even see. It's all like hutty, and I'm like quite high up. Yeah, And then, so this is like a detox retreat area. It's so cool. There's basically like loads of people doing 7-day fasts, and there's like meditation classes and yoga classes and like steam rooms, and there's a really cute pool. And I think tomorrow morning I'm gonna go and meditate in the morning, and then go just have like that, because they have quiet time where you're just like meant to sit and reflect and things. I think I might take part in that. I really want to do a fast though. Like, I was chatting to some of the people earlier who are doing them, and they were like, just do it, it's amazing. And yeah, so there's some quite cool people here. Like, they're all like a lot older, they're all like kind of mid-30s and up, but they're really interesting, like people who have kind of something to say, if that makes sense, and have advice and have been around the world and have done lots of things. Like the guy that I was chatting to, he worked for JP Morgan in the past, apparently, because he like started asking me like what I wanted to do and stuff, because we were talking about careers. And yeah, so that was pretty insane. And yeah, that's been it pretty much. I'm going to try and Skype you in a minute, and you probably won't answer because you're probably going to be asleep, because it is about 10:30 in the morning and you were up very late last night, and today's your day off and I'm singing tra la 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 la. Right. I'm gonna go because this video is already like really long and I'll struggle to upload it. How do I ramble for so long? I want to do like little quick videos like you do. I'm gonna put in here a little taster of what it was like being in the minivan thing with the guy who went and got his lunch, because for some reason it was Bob Marley Day. Bob Marley played for the entire 40-minute journey. I thought I'd got on the wrong boat and gone to Jamaica, I'm not gonna lie, for a brief minute. Okay, I miss you, darling.